Stealth. Normally I would keep the information very condensed for you. I would use keywords and for future participants, for future explorers. But when it comes to stealth, there are times when you have to reveal yourself because you have accumulated people, you have accumulated resources, you have accumulated ideas, you have accumulated many things. And when they come in a big rush, revelation is the best form of defense or action, if you will. Okay? And recently, we performed an experiment, this is for the new people, called the Echo Experiment. And there are others here who are participating in these experiments, and we have performed several of them so far. And the Echo Experiment brought back a very important personality in time. And that personality created a rhythm and a cadence. And I know the people who were performing in the Echo Experiment witnessed the change. And this is why I think they've been silent. Because they know that what we did worked. Which is very interesting considering the character. Okay? And there are reasons I would go into, but I don't want to do that here. Because I have a very special connection to the individual in which was brought forth from the experiment. Now, this next experiment is about the seventh sense. The Echo Experiment was about the sixth sense. We all have it. I lovingly call it humor. Okay? The next one is the sense of novelty. Okay? The seventh. And I would ask you to explore that in your own way. What does that mean to you? What is the sense of novelty? What are your senses? How are they connected? Is there a duality with those senses? 2 ears, 2 eyes, 2 nostrils, 2 lips. We're beginning to see a pattern. And this is where the sense of novelty begins to introduce herself. Can be, right? That's what is fun about novelty. Now, for the new people, the 3 aspects in which we like to discuss here on this channel is remote viewing, time travel, and magic. And there have been experiments in which we have performed and practiced, and everybody is welcome to go back and look at them. And there are several people here who have participated in these things, and they can attest to the value and worth in which they have seen and judged because they were there. They experienced it. So they have a very valuable perspective. And those experiments, one of them was the Trinity experiment. And for those interested in this type of art, in this type of practice, can learn about how the planets work within your body system, within your body matrix, and how you are in harmony with those elements. And it explored the aspect of force and how you use force and what treasures those brought back at the end for the people who participated in that one. The next was the lash factor experiment. And this experiment was dedicated to the muses, to the magic of power, which was opposite of the Trinity experiment. It was the magnetic science and art of magic, as opposed to the electric, active art and science of magic. Okay? And then we performed the echo experiment, and the echo experiment was designed to call out into the world and ask for something to return. And what it brought back was, again, quite intriguing, quite fascinating. So I went back and looked at where the harmony cadence came from, and I discovered it was with 2 videos that was posted. One of the videos was remote viewing access space, and the other one was access time. And those are the 2 videos which created this. So very fascinating what the echo experiment brought back for those who have explored this one. So we came to a close on that very quickly. Wouldn't you agree? Anyway, so when you look at it from a perspective of the whole of the channel, you will discover that since this channel is dedicated to remote viewing, time travel, and magic, the Trinity is in harmony because you learned about remote viewing through the Trinity experiment. You learned about magic through the Lash Factor experiment. And you learned about time travel through the Echo experiment. Now, we are in the sense of novelty.